Now, sport, and Lisa, the FA Cup third round produced some remarkable games, didn't it?
Didn't it just? What a fantastic weekend. I mean, can you remember the last time that 3 non-league teams made it through to the fourth round of the FA Cup
Big
draw?
stuff.
Quite an incredible weekend.
A bit later on we are going to be talking football, but at the moment we are joined in the studio, I'm very pleased to say, by 2 members of the Great Britain Modern Pentathlon team, Katie Livingstone and Heather Feld. I mean, a lot of people would perhaps look at modern pentathlon and think, and the association of the horse riding, and think it's probably an elitist sport. How do you get into something like this, and how do you fund yourselves? Because it must be pretty expensive.
But from that on to Super Saturday. 4 British gold medals in just one day. What a fantastic day it was.
What have you done today to make you feel proud?
Steve Williams helped power the men's Coxless 4 to victory in the rowing, and I'm lucky enough to have him joining me here now. Steve, how does it feel to be an Olympic champion?
I'm a little bit overawed by it all. I think it's still a little bit like a dream.
What have you done today to make
Watching that race, it must have been terribly emotional for you, but you spoke about the fact that the Canadians would be the real challenge to them and that they had to work on their start.
I'm standing here in front of the Panathinaikos Stadium, which was the stadium rebuilt in 1896 for the very first modern Olympics. And I've been told that there was a real rush job done on this stadium too, that there was doubts over whether it would be finished on time, but it was, and it's funny to see that the Greek culture of leaving things till the last minute lives on 100 years later.
Lisa, an international water polo player yourself, was it a rough game?
Not particularly, not anywhere near like I think the Russian or the Kazakhstan games. Naomi Castle, one of the main centre-back defenders in that game, lost half of her costume. I mean, they've been going through them at a rapid rate of knots. It's just part of the game. It's the FA Cup third round this weekend, and every Premiership team faces a banana skin against lower league opposition. Yesterday we saw how the minnows of Burton Albion are plotting to get the better of Manchester United, but where might the other upsets be? To finish 4th is always the absolute worst position to finish in, and sadly someone else that knows all too well about that is Bath swimmer Mark Foster. He ended up 4th in the men's 50 metres freestyle. This was his 6th Commonwealth Games, and he's medalled at every single one of them apart from this one.
There'll be more calls coming up after this short break. We'll be discussing whether or not Harry Redknapp was right to bemoan his players a post-match FA Cup drink.
Well, that's all your sport for tonight. James.
Lisa, thank you.